Hey guys, welcome to Math Video channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to find the integral of ln x dx. Well, the question is to evaluate the integral of ln x dx. So for those of you who don't know, ln x is just a natural log, okay? This is the same as log base e, okay, of x. All right, so this is the same as ln x. It's called the natural log. Let's begin our solution. Now the method we are going to use to find the integral of ln x is called by parts. So for the sake of those who are not familiar with by parts, I'm going to write the formula here. So this is the formula for by parts, okay? If you have the integral of u dv, okay, this is equal to u multiplied by v, then minus the integral of v du, okay? So this is the formula we call by parts, okay? This is what we are going to use to find the integral of ln x. Well, let's begin. Now, to use by parts, this is what you have to know. For example, we have to compare these two integrals together. Well, if you look at u from our question, we can say that we can give u the value of what? Ln x, okay? We can equate u to ln x. We can say, okay, let u be ln x, and then let dv be equal to dx. Well, this is not always a must, okay? You can also do it in the other way around. You say let dv be ln x, and then u be dx. But you have to make choices that will make how will I call it, your work easier for you. Now, there is something we normally use for this. It's called lead, okay? When you are making a choice, okay, should I say let u be equal to ln x, or should I say let u be equal to dx? As I said, you can do it in any way you want, but the problem is if you make the wrong choice, it makes your work very hard and longer, okay? So your solution will be longer than as necessary, okay? It will be longer than as it's supposed to be, and also it will be complicated, all right? So for that case, we use this lead. So in this lead here, the L stands for logarithms, okay? Log. The I stands for inverse trigonometrics. You know, we have arctan, arccosine, such as that, okay? And then the A stands for algebraic expressions, okay? X squared plus y, sorry, how will I call it? Or S cubed plus x squared, you know, some algebraic expressions, okay? It can be polynomials, quadratic, linear, it doesn't matter, okay? And then the T stands for trigonometrics, okay? So remember the I is for inverse trigonometrics, when you have arctan, arcsine, arccosine, okay? But the T is for trigonometrics, like sine, cosine, tan. And then the E stands for exponentials. So we like to use it in this order. Just consider this as something that will make your work easier for you, okay? So you look at the integral first. Your u should go in this order. You look for a logarithm. If there's no logarithm, then you look at you look for an inverse trigonometric how will I call function. If there is, then you let your u be equal to that. If there is no such, then you look for the algebraic expressions, polynomial, quadratic, etc. You let your u be equal to that expression. If there is no such thing, trigonometric, then exponentials, okay? So we use this order. But like in our question here, as I said, ln x means the natural log of x. So we have this first term, log. So therefore, we are going to let our u be equal to the log, okay? Because it's the first thing we should consider. Then let's go ahead and say that. Let's say let our u be equal to ln x. Then if u is ln x, therefore dv will be what? dx. Therefore our dv will be equal to dx. Now our next step will be to go ahead and take the derivative of this, okay? Because in the formula we need du, so we have to find du here, okay? Because this is just equal to this. So in order to be able to break it down into this, we need du. So how do we find du? Well, we take the derivatives. That is du will be equal to, now for those of you who don't know how to take the derivative of a log function or what, a natural log, it's easy. You just take the derivative of the inside, then divided by whatever is inside, okay? This is what I mean. The inside here is x, so the derivative of x is what? 1 over the same expression that is inside, which is x. Of course the x, because we are differentiating with respect to x. So this is the derivative of ln x. Well, in our formula, if you look at it, we also need v, right? But we don't have v, we only have dv. Well, can we extract v from this? Like, is there any way to get v? Of course, we can go ahead and what? And take the integral of both sides. So this will give us v. The integral of dv is v, okay? Remember, integrals are antiderivatives. So if dv is the derivative, if we take the antiderivative, it will take you back to v, okay? This is v. The derivative of v is dv. So if we take the antiderivative, which is integral, then it will take you back to v. The same thing applies to dx, okay? So the integral of the x also will give you x. Well, some of you might be thinking, why don't we put plus c, the constant? Well, when you are dealing with by parts, you will leave the plus c, that's the constant, until you finish everything. That is at your last step, you know, at the very last step, then you put a constant there. That's how we deal with it. Then from here we can go ahead and apply this formula that we have here. The first thing we need is u. Where is our u? Our u is ln x. We write it down. Ln x. Remember, this is our u. Then we need to multiply this by v. Where is our v? Our v is equal to x. We multiply this by x. Then we need to subtract from that minus the integral of v. V is what? Is equal to x. V is equal to x. Then multiply that by du. And our du is equal to this expression here. Okay? So we multiply this by 1 over x dx. And from here, by the way, ln x multiplied by x is the same as x multiplied by ln x, okay? Because multiplication is commutative, we can just put it behind, you know, x multiplied by ln x. Then we subtract from that the integral of, well, this x and this x will cancel out, so we are only remaining with the integral of dx. Let's continue above here. We have x multiplied by ln x minus the integral of dx is x plus c, the constant, because this is our very last step. So at the very last we put the constant there, and this is the integral of ln x. Okay, so whenever you are asked to find the integral of ln x, this is the integral, this is the answer. Okay, x multiplied by ln x minus x plus c. Now if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, like and comment. That is the best way to support Mathfilia. Thank you for watching this video. See you in our next videos.